Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over a kayak. It's a two-person kayak inflatable made by Crivit. Durable, hard-wearing, high-quality hull, salt water, oil, ozone, and cold temperature resistant. Double blade paddle, I just talked about that. It's aluminum shaft, push button adjustments, bow and stern spray covers, removable footrest, splash proof stow bag, includes repair kit. Okay, so I did get this from Goodwill, and I'm hoping that there's nothing wrong with it. As you see, it's still in the box. Let's go ahead and open it up, and we'll try to inflate it today, and hopefully we can use it either today or the next couple of days, weather permitting. So for pumping up, we're going to take these three valves and we're going to start with number 1. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 3 of them are these type. And you want to make sure that you pump in that order. You want to get one first and so on. These are screw valves. So you screw them in. And then when you start pumping, you unscrew the top part, and it acts like a one-way valve. We're going to need 2 hands to take it off, but it acts as a one-way valve, so air will go in but not escape. And then when you want to deflate it, you just unscrew it and air is going to come out of here. Alright, so they recommend in the instructions to use a hand or a foot pump and not an electric pump. We're going to go ahead and use this pump here, even though it is an electric pump, because we don't really...
gotta just appreciate it. You just said there's...
We're going to go with that, and you can see our valve does not leak. So we've finished with number 1. Let's move on to number 2. That's good. Okay, here we are, number 5, last section. So I have this little guide they gave me, and it shows how much pressure, air pressure we've got in 3 and 5. You just put it up here and line the arrows up. Okay, now See the white arrow? That's where we're at, so we need to be all the way up to where the black is at. There's some little crosshatch hairs here where it says number A at. That is acceptable after your first time. So this is the second time, so we just need to get it up to right here where those crosshatch hairs are at, and then we should be good. So we'll put a little more in. Arrows pretty close to being lined up. A little bit shy of this crosshatch area here, if you can see that. That is for anything after the first time the kayak's been pumped up. A is where we're talking about, is acceptable. So we're pretty close to being at A. I may put a little more in, but it's taking a long time to do it at this point. Next, I'm going to put this bow splash shield on. And there's a little button here on each side. Slide in place. The other one is already on. We just take this, and we have to do that after. I think we're good. Now the string here, there's some more buttons, 3 more, and we just put those underneath. And if it's not real tight, you can tighten it at the end here and pull it up. But this side seems to be pretty good. And then in the front here, we'll go ahead and take this, pull this over. If we want to pick it up, we can use that. I used this rope that they provided and just kind of put that in case I ever want to tie on somewhere. This little pillow, it's a triangle pillow they give you. You slide that in there. You slide that all the way up front into the bow. All right, for the whole splash shield, same thing. If it's difficult to stretch over, just do these last. I think we're good here. And you want to make sure these are pretty tight. If not, go ahead and tighten them up here at the end. Okay, we need to blow up the seat, the rear seat. We flip the kayak around, we got the bow up here. We didn't have enough room for our pump, so just pumping up the back seat for the hole. We got the back seat pumped up. Now this little cross member here, which is connected to the front seat, I have the front seat tied on here. Maybe you can see it better from back here with some rope that they provided. Here's a little kind of a bag for your belongings. Maybe you want to put your phone in there. It's supposedly waterproof if you close this up. Also, I've got the carrying bag right here folded up in there. I've got some patches and glue, yeah, I think that zip tie, or that Velcro snaps on there. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. Is very important right here because you want to keep these two sections, 3 and 5, close together. Otherwise, it's going to be like a raft. You're not going to be able to steer it very well. There is a button, 2 buttons, and we just take this rope and we just grab the buttons. And this really needs to be tight. Can't even do it with one hand, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, pull it up some like that. So this really needs to be tight. If it's not tight, go ahead and pull this out and retie this here on each end, because you want these two sections to stay together, 3 and 5. Otherwise it's going to end up being like a raft and you're not going to be able to steer it very well. So I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and put our oars together and then we'll get in the water. All right, here we are with the oars. We're going to take this out of the packaging, and pretty easy to do. There's a centerpiece here that connects to each oar, right and left oar. That way you'll have one big oar you can use. If you don't want to use just the one big oar, you can use these by themselves. This little piece right here will go over each one of the oars. It will go over the little button here on each one. Here's the little button at. Yeah, it'll go right over these. I'll kind of push it up here, and we should be good. I'll show you that once we get it assembled. Slide it over the button. There you go. So when launching or putting in our kayak, we want to make sure we stay away from rocks. See that right there? That would definitely destroy the bottom of this. So yeah, try not to get around rocks. Good luck. How does it feel? Feels good, he says. It'll take a while to get used to the oar. Is it pretty shallow out there? Did you get stuck on the bottom?
What?
Did you get stuck on the bottom out there?
No, it was just the current.
The current? It's kind of hard to row against the current. Well, go up. Can you go up through here? Not in the. You don't want to get, I guess, in the main channel till you can develop better oar skills. But go up through here, maybe. Is that like a log floating towards you? Be careful of that.
Huh?
Is that a log floating towards you? Don't let that hit the kayak. Hey, you wanna try the front seat? Yeah. Bring it on in. Try to push yourself off. Well, here we go. All right, here we are trying the front seat. Have more control there, you think? What's better, front or back?
Probably the back.
Here we are in the two-man kayak. Actually, that's pretty comfortable. Now this kayak will hold up to 352 pounds, 2 people. So you need to limit your weight, that if you possibly can. Pretty comfortable. What do you think back there? Yeah, we're not too wet. Just wet from putting in, but we're going against the current here at the Chattahoochee River, and we're making our way back, so we're going to go with the current. Yeah, so far so good. It's been working out pretty well. Here you go. Grab that in.